I was diagnosed with multiple illnesses. Crohn's disease, inflammatory bowel disease.
Can y'all see it?
Symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, parasitic, fungal, bacterial, and viral infections. I was deathly ill. The life I knew was crumbling before my very eyes. I went on to visit 69 medical experts. Conventional medicine failed. Natural treatments failed. And I always left the doctor's office worse than when I came. One day I was reading the Bible, and I read a scripture that came out of Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, that said, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence and assurance of things not seen." What could I do to put action to my faith? My step of faith took me to asking my mom to take my picture. I stood there in boxer shorts and nothing else. She said, "Jordan, I don't want to take your picture. It breaks my heart to look at you. Can't we wait till you're well?" And I said, "You have to take this picture now because the world's not going to believe what God's about to do in my life." My step of faith didn't result in a healing the next day, the next week, or even the next month. A year later, I met a man by telephone who told me that if I follow a health plan that comes from the Bible, that's proven through history and confirmed by science, I could be well. The introduction to biblically based whole foods, rich in nutrients and compounds such as probiotics, cultured dairy products, grass-fed beef, raw beverages like juices, changed everything. In a 40-day period, what I would later refer to as the Maker's Diet, I went from sickness to health, from death to life, and ultimately from mess to messenger. In the midst of my recovery, I made a promise. I'm going to have a hand in raising and growing the world's healthiest foods. In 1998, I started a health and wellness company called Garden of Life. Out of my parents' friend's garage with a credit card and a dream, I began to share the message of health and hope. And Garden of Life has taken me to 5 continents, 44 states, sharing this message in front of millions of people, partnering with thousands of health food stores and physicians' offices worldwide. That was where the seeds for Beyond Organic were planted. When I started Beyond Organic, I made a commitment to help produce the world's healthiest foods and beverages, cutting no corners, uncompromising, vertically integrated, having a hand in every aspect of the supply chain, that take tips from the ancient biblical past, combining with modern science to bring foods and beverages that can be consumed by so many, delivering delicious and healthy foods from our farm to your family. The Beyond Organic message is comprised of 3 parts. We want to help people everywhere change their diet, change their lives, and change their world. It is so critical to consume the world's healthiest foods and beverages, free from chemicals and toxins, knowing where your food comes from, and understanding our connection and stewardship of God's green earth. It's also critical to become educated, to learn about making the proper choices, to provide a healthy life for you and your family. If we don't leave this earth better than when we entered it, we've accomplished nothing. And at Beyond Organic, it is so important for us to follow God's mandate found in James 1:27, to feed orphans and care for widows and provide for those who can't provide for themselves. And as we walk through the virtual farmers market at Beyond Organic, we'll find foods and beverages that simply are not available at local health food or grocery stores. Taking information and secrets from thousands of years of biblical history and bringing them to you in a form that you can consume each and every day. And you know that what you are eating and feeding your family is the very best you can get. Instead of sharing profits with health food stores, we decided to share with those that shared our message most. People that have been championing the message of natural health for years, if not decades, who now have the opportunity not only to bring foods and beverages that can be consumed by so many that desperately need these nutrients, but be able to somehow get their foods and beverages for free, or even earn some income to offset some of the deficiencies that this economy has created. We at Beyond Organic are not measuring success by the amount of food we ship, by the amount of dollars people get in their pockets, but by the amount of lives that are changed. This mission marketing program allows individuals who are just as passionate as I am about transforming the health of this nation and world, one life at a time, to be on board with me. After all, Beyond Organic is not my mission, it's our mission.